Good afternoon, and welcome to something that I am super actually excited about, and it's a Konami game. I'm excited about a Konami game, which you can tell now. Welcome to Zone of the Enders, the second runner. I don't know how you pronounce it upside down. Mars Trial Edition. So this, I did not even know this was coming out. I don't, as much as I love PSVR and VR games in general, I don't actually pay a lot of attention to what's coming out. I actually don't do that a lot with most games, but I just sometimes I'll hear someone like, oh cool, I want to play that or whatever. But no, the Zone of the Enders is I love the two games that came out. Of course, they had a lot to do with Hideo Kojima and everything. I'm sure at the time, being who produced them. But anyway, I am a big Zone of the Enders fan. It is an option. It is an option game. It is an awesome game. It's late. I'm tired. It's an awesome game. Really, really fun. And I know I'm actually still doing Resident Evil right now. I've been a little bit slow on uploading that, but this is a free demo, and I had to test this out. The game is up for pre-order, which I can do here with the old Kojima sounds that he left, like little bits and pieces of himself just scattered all over Konami. But yeah, I'm super excited for the Zone of the Enders, the originals. Are some of my favorite games. I had them on the PS2. I bought them again for the PS3, mostly for the second run. Second run is the best one of them, in my opinion. And now there's a VR version, so I'm really excited. I've configured some of the options, and I haven't actually done much yet. Bonuses. Model viewer. Oh, cool. Let's try this real quick. This is the left. Whoa, it's pretty neat. That's cool. The scale of it and the look of it. Oh, I made it. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I killed it. What have I done? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I broke you. Oh, now it's going that way. Yeah, that's what people subscribe for. Okay. So, this game is this is Jehudi. This is the character that you always play as. Pew, pew, pew. Don't rotate upwards or you're messing me up. Pew, pew. But yeah, it's usually a third-person game with you playing as this robot named Jehuti. It's a giant mech. This game is like this, if you can't tell from the laser thrusters here, it's in the super mech genre, which basically means it's a pretty ballerina. Which basically means that it's like the physics aren't really, like, they don't operate really on real world physics. It's not like hard sci-fi or anything. So that can affect like if you were to compare animes, which is where the two terms come from, the super robot genre is maybe more like the real robot genre, which I can give you a better example of. Okay, so original Gundam, the original Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam would be real robot genre, where I would put like Gundam Wing more in the super robot genre. There we go. That's perfect. Using these dated animes, the perfect way to do it. Let's get into the game. I've been staring at the title screen for like 20 minutes now. I did actually affect a few things, but I do want to, I think there's a, yeah. I turned all these on, the slider filters, but I wanted to wait until I had everything set here to actually, oh no, wait, no, I did do that. Oh, well, that's a bit of a pain. But I wanted to wait to at least show you all this before I actually start playing the game. I don't know if this is what the game is going to look like, but this is incredible. This, yeah, I did affect this. Yeah, this is so cool. I've got it set so that I can see my chest, because in real life you can see your mechanical boobs. But no, this, you can't see my hand right now, but I'm gesturing, is incredible. This is what I want out of like VR stuff. This is so cool. I am in the cockpit of Jehudi. It is so neat. The displays and everything are really neat and cool looking. I can make the text up here, but that would be weird because every time I wanted to read it, I have to, what are you doing? So I'm leaving it like it is. I think everything else is set up. So I guess we'll do training first because, I mean, as VR, it's going to be a lot different. I've turned off all the things.
Choose what training you want to go through.
Thank you, Ada. I've turned off all of the things that make you not throw up. So we'll see if I throw up.
Moving.
I already know this part. This
Jehuti
is the
follows
original.
the left stick operations.
So this, oh, okay, cool. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped that. Okay, no, it tells you right here. Okay, move left stick, ascend, triangle, X, dash R2 during a dash. Yeah. Reaches top speed, introducing mode. I didn't actually know that about reaching top speed. Anyway, so yeah. Whoa, it's neat. I don't know, haven't learned about lock-on yet. Dash is R2.
Jehuti is set up not to do that right now.
Press attack. Or press square, which I think is attack. So that's up. Whoa! Maybe I should have turned off the things that don't make you throw up. I haven't played VR in a while. Nah, I'll be fine. If I can play Windlands, I can play this. Man, I don't know if, I used to be pretty good at this game in regular third-person mode.
Jehuti is set up not to do that right now.
It's set up not to do a lot of things right now. Yeah, I used to be pretty good at this game because like you can dodge like this. This is one thing about Super Robot genre. You can see my little guy there. You flip around and you dash around and stuff. Armored Core would be like the realistic robot genre. This is a Super Robot genre.
Jehuti is set up not to do that right now.
Right stick doesn't seem to do too much. There's a way to like escape. I don't think I can. I think Jehuti is not set up to do that right now.
Jehuti is set up.
Shut up, Ada. I don't care. Okay, that's how I get back there. That's what I was gonna see. The normal
I
attack.
will explain about normal
But yeah,
attack.
see, as you can see here, like normally it looks like this when you play the
enemy
game,
is at long distance range,
and you can kind of zip
the
around and
lock-on
stuff.
marker
I don't know
turns
how
green.
first person's gonna
It
go.
turns red when the enemy is at close range.
Okay, well I already know that. Yeah. So far away, you pew 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 pew. Oh, the hand's up there, a big shadowy hand, and then close range is like this. Laser sword, sort of, not really. It's actually more of a real sword, I think. But yeah, you can. Sword. Aha, take that.
Jehuti is set up not to do that right now.
Oh, okay then. Well, that's normal attacking. Oh, I guess I should have. Okay, what? Dash attack.
I will explain about
I already know about dash attacks. I want to show everyone else about that. So yeah, so close. If I dash. Hold on. I do this
Jehuti
little
is set up not to
spinning.
do that right now.
But far away, I do this, and I can charge that move up, and then it goes pew. Uh-oh. Oh no! See, it tracks things, so it's actually pretty fun. I actually didn't know the thing about the whole top speed thing it mentioned there before. That was something I didn't know about. And I played this game forever. I thought I always just moved at top speed.
I will explain about burst.
Okay, burst attacks are my Kamehameha. This is my Kamehameha. Ready? You can't see it, but I'm gathering energy, and it looks really cool in third person. It looks slightly less cool in first person, but it's cool. Trust me. I look really awesome right now. It's not really Kamehameha. It's more like a. They had one of these moves. It's a spirit bomb, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you can look up and see it. Oh, that's cool! That's really neat. Probably messed up my tracking a little bit there. That's cool! Spirit Bomb Punch! Hadouken! Yeah, so if you don't charge it up all the way, it gets smaller. That's cool! Ah, pew! Well, that was cool. Oh yeah, and then I got a burst close range attack too. Which... it's just like a little slash. It's a spinning slash attack, so it's weird. Yeah, it's weird that I don't spin. Oh well, whatever. Guard.
I will explain how to.
I should do that. Haha, you can't hurt me because I got a glowy blue shield in my face. Ow. You hurt me. Okay, so I'm going to go through the rest of this tutorial real quick, and then we're going to get the actual game, because this episode's probably pretty boring right now. Hey, look, we're back at the title screen. Okay, so I did all the doings of the training. So basically it plays the same way it used to, but now it's in VR and confusing and weird. Um, yeah, they didn't go over sub weapons, which are I think that happens in the story, but yeah, yeah, sub, grab, up, down, negative reaction. I don't know what that means, but quick turn. It was there's positive. Oh, that's when they're talking. I forgot. You can react positively or negatively to stuff. He'll say things, and that's kind of fun. I think he has. I think it's it may just be when he thinks of stuff. I can't remember. Based on the original game, so without pausing the game. Original game serves the control based on how hard you press the button. Oh, I see. It would be kind of like a hotkey. Grab. Oh, no, saying circles always grab enemy. R2 is always that lock on guard. I wish you could just change anything, but no, I'm just going to stick with classic. I prefer the classic gameplay. This game's out in September. It looks like they're going to update a whole bunch of stuff with it.
We found our objective at point 04.
Roger.
Anime
Departing
Big
for
Booby
04.
Girl. It'd be cool if they displayed. It'd be cool if they'd let you play some of the beginning parts too. It's like this whole beginning
Enemy
before you.
approaching. Unmanned
Okay, yeah. See,
battle
there's this whole beginning before you get into Jehudi, where you're in like this little crappy. They're called
Unmanned
Levs.
combat aircraft,
Oh, this is.
Mosquito.
Whoa, this
Individual
is so
attacks
cool.
are weak, but be careful. There are many of them.
Well,
Attack
there are
the
many of my
mosquitoes
links.
all at once with the homing laser.
I'm doing it, Ada. By the way, her name is Ada. So I love Zone of the Enders. Like I said, I bought it. I bought it twice already, and I'll buy it just like Skyrim. I'll buy it again for VR. I bought Skyrim twice, and then I would have got it again for VR if it hadn't come with the system that my brother bought me for Christmas. Ah, you single lone man. Can I even grab him? Oh, I
Put me
can't.
through to 663.
Yes, I'll connect you now.
Help me, Dingo!
Where are you?
My legs are damaged!
Rick!
This-
Where are you now? Don't move! I'll be there soon!
Enemy approaching.
So, that view, the little kind of cockpit view, has always been a part of the game. So I guess in some ways there was always like an idea of you could have made it VR.
It's approaching your way!
Got the voice actor from Outlaw Star, and it's pretty cool. You don't see him that much anymore. At least it doesn't sound like you see him that much anymore. You got a real distinctive voice. Oh no, more of the exact same things I just fought.
I indicate the position of
Except for
Rick
that.
with an arrow. Move in the indicated direction. Raptor destroyed.
I'm gonna do this in one breath.
Yeah, I think when she says Raptor destroyed, you can make her say
Enemy
good things.
destroyed.
Be quiet.
Yeah, wait, that's supposed to be a positive reaction. Okay, let's see if I can grab one of these guys and watch. Nope. Okay. No, they just explode. So if you grab a regular enemy, you can spin them around in a circle. Oh yeah? Spirit bomb! That killed most of you. But yeah, red button. Yeah, I kind of wish they would let you do some stuff with the sub weapons. Okay, here we go. Spin him around in a circle. Whee!
Enemy destroyed.
As if I can't see.
Okay, no, that's also a negative reaction. Yeah, he'll say things. It's kind of fun. But yeah, the mech versus mech combat is the real fun of this game. It is, wow, it's really disorienting. I'm really excited for this. I did not even know this was coming out. I am a huge fan of the game. It's a shame we'll never get a 3 now. Not a true third game. Now that Hideo Kojima's gone, and Konami only makes pachinko machines.
This is your back too. Enemy destroyed.
I
To
will-
switch lock on targets, use the L2 button.
I got it.
Okay,
Raptor destroyed.
that's a positive. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Block this! Ha, you couldn't. I went to the tutorial. You should have known that.
Raptor destroyed.
Good.
Okay, yes, it is a more positive thing. Good! Okay, well, I should hit all. Alright. Didn't do it. The noise. Yeah, this is literally the first level. This is the beginning of the game. It's a shame they probably won't let you have any. Well, maybe they'll let you have more than just the. Maybe they'll actually let you have the pew pews, the others, the sub weapons. Oh no! Enemies that I've already faced. Oh yeah, come here.
Enemy destroyed.
Oh, okay, they're dead.
Obtained Metatron.
Oh.
The cursor is on. Destroy with a burst attack.
So it gives you this tutorial.
Stop
and then it gives
moving and keep pressing the R2 button. Then hit the square button.
give
for a
me
burst
your
attack.
energy! Spirit ball! Oh yeah, so that's like you start out in that little lev like thing like that. That's called a lev. You start out in that. Really, that's called a lev. But really, all these things are called frames. You're always in a frame. This is an orbital frame. I don't think that's an orbital frame. I think it's just a lev. They're different. I don't know. Don't listen to me. How would you play with that being the controls for your hands? That would be so weird. Like you press one of those buttons and make you go up or down. That'd be weird. I don't know why. That'd be weird. Anyway. The story in this game is pretty good. I mean, it's a general anime story. Story. Speaking of story.
Beat it, Rick! Dingo!
Never gonna give you up. Wrong, Rick. Magical go mode power action. Oh, the magical power is explosive. For a PS2 game, this was incredible. You know, I mean, like this game was amazing. Cell shaded graphics were just kind of starting to become a thing, and like all of a sudden it suits me. Yeah, I was a fan. I wasn't a fan of cell shaded graphics back then. And like this game kind of combined or at least it looks like it combined cell shaded with like regular graphics, and it just looked so cool.
You'll have to give it to me.
What does Barum want with Callisto?
I found it first.
Oh?
I'm in it
You
pilot.
don't look like a mining man to me.
Get lost.
So clearly they have Shakespearean dialogue. Oh, that's cool. There's the boss's thing. Oh, there's a rock.
Shoot down the enemy's attack with lasers.
Okay, I'll try.
This is what makes this game fun, with zipping around while they're zipping around against you and everything. And you're like, oh no, they're gonna slash me. Haha, just over here. This is so weird in VR though. See if I can grab her. Don't shoot me, hey. Haha. Yeah, you're dead. Except I wanted to do Spirit Bomb and you didn't. Oh, no, she's got a laser attack. I remember this. But I've got a heal that doesn't work anymore. Oh no! Okay, I think I used to be able to hide behind rocks. Whatever. Hey, I'm trying to. Here. Oh, that was cool.
Damage level exceeding 50%.
Oh, I should stop playing around and win. Having fun.
So you want this frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're Barum, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Who's the commander?
You think I'll tell?
Shakespearean dialogue. I mean, I'm telling you. Devil May Cry 5 or whatever they call DMC has nothing on the Shakespearean dialogue in this game.
Good job, Dingo.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Dingo!
Yeah.
The enemy is approaching me!
All right, I'll try to head them off.
You will?
Take care, Angie.
But I'm glowing orange, that means I'm bad.
High energy reaction inside nearby enemy battleship. Entry is dangerous.
If we don't do something, we'll be crushed along with Callisto. We have no choice.
Probably be where the demo ends. But it's not. Cool.
Enemy walking.
Holy crap, this is going to be a long episode. Enemy shooting ability, lasers. Oh, you're blocking, are you? Like a little block there, huh? Ha, you can't block that, you jerk. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Spin, 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 spin. You live? Oh yeah, and I doubt you can... Okay, yeah, I was going to say, it's really hard to see here, but your feet skid along the ground and leave these cool little burn marks. But it doesn't look cool in VR. Cute.
Enemy reinforcements are confirmed. To switch lock-on targets, use the L2 button. Raptor destroyed.
I'm gonna do this in one breath.
Enemy destroyed.
Ow, stop it. Attacking your friend. Wait your turn.
Raptor destroyed. Damage level exceeding 50%.
Stop exceeding my damage level. Stop blowing up my blowy uppers. Jerk.
All enemies have been cleared.
Can I get some Metatron? That's great, but I really need some Metatron. Metatron's how you heal. Also, your hand comes up when you go backwards. But that's pretty neat. I really need some Metatron here. I'm locked onto that. I can't. I thought some of this stuff I could grab, but I can't grab it now either. Can't do anything now. Oh, you should be able to grab. Yeah, there should be something I can grab here, like these panels or something. You won't do it. Whatever. Let's go to this very important spot. Very important? It's supposed to be important. Very important. It's so important. I become Mo from Three Stooges. It's important. What was that? I don't know. I'm tired. I don't remember the Three Stooges right now. Okay, I can grab those things.
You can grab objects which may be useful in battle with the circle button.
What's
Destroy
first?
the cellar generating enemies.
Oh, I don't get any Metatron? Uh-oh. Go down. Figure out how to go down. Take that, cellar generating enemies.
Confirm destruction of cellar.
I don't know if charging it up does anything. It just looks cool. I'm just batting these things out of the air right now with a giant... Yeah! That part. Ooh, Metatron! I need Metatron. Wait, why am I shooting when I... I guess I forgot button. I don't know.
Obtain
Metatron. That heals you. Can I grab these? There's like a part of the wall I can grab later on. Whoa, that was disturbing. What did I do there? I mean, like, I don't know. I felt like I was floating weird for a second. Okay, whatever. Just continue fighting. Well, this is where I was before. And it just made me lock on at this point again for something. I want to see how I open that door. Okay, so I want to go this way. Oh, it still stings. You get their ability later on too.
Long distance support type, mummy head. Be careful.
Throwing long distance support type. Hey, I was turning on a circle. It's your turn.
Be quiet.
That was a positive response.
One breath.
Raptor destroyed.
Oh, hey, look at the thing. Oh, that's his first attack. You go.
Destroyed.
Excuse me. I don't know what charging up does. That shit. Oh, you got in the way.
Enemy destroyed. destroyed.
Trying to spirit bomb attack this thing. Guys are in the way.
Confirmed destruction of cellar.
Metatron.
Obtained Metatron.
I don't actually know if I needed it. Ooh. Space. Oh, that is... Stop doing that. Why? That is cool. I wish I wouldn't locked on to these empty pockets of space. That is neat. That is really cool. These are like, I mean, yeah, they've been upgraded, but these are this is a PS2 game, you know? And it looked like that kind of when you're on PS2, but not like this because it wasn't VR. Also, like, these robots are pretty big. Imagine how big this hallway is. Skating along. Whee! Oh yeah, see the sparks in the
After all,
ground?
they want this frame, don't they?
Did you board this even though you knew?
I didn't want to involve my friends. Also, there's something I have to confirm.
This game was pretty cool that you didn't have to play the first game to really know what was going on, but the first game's pretty awesome too. That looks cool, so cool. Yeah, the first game's pretty awesome by itself, but the second game, it was just much more fun to me. There were some cool things in the first game. It wasn't quite as fluid, and then there weren't like really any sub weapons like there are in this game. I think there were, but like they weren't as cool as this one. This one you get some pretty cool sub weapons and stuff, and just I don't know, just in general, I think this was a vast improvement on the first game. Kind of like Assassin's Creed changes. Like Assassin's Creed 1 was a pretty fun game actually, but 2 made the game series how you know it today. And like if you didn't start out playing only 1, only knowing about the game, playing 1 and then going to 2, I mean you can still see the changes and everything, but it just makes 1 feel clunky and ancient. But like going from 1 to 2, you're like, oh my gosh, this is the future, you know. And it was kind of like that playing this game too, playing Zone of the Enders.
The gate to the next unit is open. Please follow the arrow.
This is where we play giant robot basketball, apparently. There's the Jumbotron that they show the scoreboard on and everything. Can I go up to the giant laser channel? No, okay. Nothing bad is going to happen when I approach this door. Uh-oh. Okay, in the first game, the pilots are called runners, which is why this is called. The
machine supplements your heart and lungs.
Oh, okay.
That
It's
power
time for
comes from Jehuti.
a
The
cutscene.
minute you get off Jehuti,
I mean,
it
a
will stop
commercial.
providing energy.
That was the
Die
end of the.
if you leave Jehuti.
Yeah, that's part of the story. I just hope it's slow down. So yeah, I couldn't really show any of that as much as I wanted to, because that also shows like the old gameplay, because I'm pretty sure that song's copyrighted, and I actually did get a copyright strike in one of my Let's Play videos. They were like, yeah, we're gonna copyright his video and take all of his revenue. Joke's on them! I don't have any revenue. So I think I eventually just took the song out or whatever. I don't remember what I did. I may have just left it in there. So I was like, I don't care. Anyway, I've just figured out that the A is upside down because it makes it VR. I told you I'm tired. But yeah, the game was fun already. Yeah. Okay, so it mentions here, I'm pointing again, they can't see it again, but it mentions here, Zeradius minigame. That was one of the coolest things, the original game, is that, Zeradius was like a, it was like the old school arcade games, like shooters and stuff, like where you'd fly around and power-ups and all that, like a wave shooter bullet hell kind of game. And it was like a little hidden Easter egg. Well, I don't know if it was hidden even, but it was a little Easter egg. You could do it in Zone of the Enders, and it was pretty fun. And the thought of it being VR as well is also pretty cool if it's part of the thing. But yeah, and it's weird here. It says Jehuti lives in there Anubis strives. It's kind of weird because in the first game, I forget exactly what happens at the end, but Jehuti doesn't blow up or anything. And Anubis, Jehuti is the one you're piloting. Anubis is like, these frames are like next generation. They're super powerful. They're the state-of-the-art, above state-of-the-art machines. And Jehuti and Anubis are like partners. They work off each other. And so like Anubis, I can stop yelling now. So like Anubis is like the counterpart to Jehuti, and in the first game, you actually do fight like a bad guy gets his hands on Anubis, which is just as powerful as your machine, Jehuti, but it has like everything's been unlocked. So like it's really really powerful, and Jehuti can barely even operate around it because Jehuti isn't like completely unlocked yet. So like in at the end of the first game, I forget exactly what happens, but you kind of stop it eventually from like fighting you. The machine that you see that you saw the frame that you saw fall out of the, no, stop it the machine that you saw fall out of the frame, or the frame that you saw fall out of the ceiling there at the end, right before the cutscene, the commercial started. That was what was the name of the frame? I can't remember the name of the frame right now, but it's runner. Her name was Viola, and Viola was basically kind of the major antagonist of the first game. You were this kid named Leo, and you find Jehuti on your colony, and basically you use it to like avenge like the deaths of your classmates and run from like the invading enemies that are attacking, which I think is Barum then as well. They're like a company or something that's evil. But anyway, they were like attacking there, and you get it and you fight them. Well, Viola is after your frame. She's after Jehuti, so she's constantly attacking the kid. And like, and one of the cool things they even mentioned, they're like, that frame is state of the art, but it's also the runner. It's not just a frame that makes it so powerful. That the kid's good, which I thought that was kind of a neat little thing, because he's never piloted a giant robot before, but he's like a natural at it. And over the course, Ada is the AI on board your frame. And over the course of the first game, which isn't a very long game at all, you can look it up online. You could probably watch it with like an hour or so. I mean, probably not even that. Like the actual cutscene storyline itself is really short. But anyway, Leo and Ada, they kind of like bond a little bit, and Leo brings a little bit of humanity to Ada, in a few ways. And then but you're fighting Viola. You eventually, I think you actually kill her. And then in this game, you've got that version, which I think is like a AI version of Viola that you have, just like piloting the frame. You got to fight it. But so the reason I'm telling you that is that I'm telling you this, my friend, is because basically the in this game, like you see a lot of reactions. Apparently, the main character here knew Viola, and he's like, Viola, is that you? But if you played the first game, you know that it's not. but you like at the end of the first game, you fight Anubis a little bit, and there's like a clash and a fight, and I forget exactly what happens. I think there was like I think you blew up the station you were on or something like that, or part of it, and everything kind of ends, and you don't really know what happens after this. This game takes place a few times before. Anyway, let's see if there's any. This is bonuses. Let's see if is that the only bonuses? Just looking at the models. So this is Jehuti. Like I said, this is the way it actually looks. Hi Jehuti. Does this mean I'm looking at Ada's boobs? Apparently you can zoom in. So fun fact that that I always thought was kind of funny in this game when I was playing is that you'd think like giant robots. There a lot of the times their cockpit sometimes could be in the head. It's got like the look of like that would be where the cockpit might be. Or you might think it's in the chest where that little bit sticks out. Nope. You know where the cockpit for Jehuti is? Right here. The cockpit, which you can even look inside. That's pretty cool, actually. That's really neat. That's a pretty cool detail for the model to have. But yep, you're in Jehuti's crotch. That's where you that's where you reside. Which in some ways kind of seems like a bad idea. Like, because you think about you're fighting these giant robots and they're fighting you and everything. Whee! Fly, Jehuti, fly! But no, whoosh. Okay, I'm having fun with making it like she's actually flying that way. But yeah, when you think about it, like even in humans, in human anatomy, that's like a really exposed point to have your, And that's where they chose to put the human, which probably makes it easier to eject. You just shoot that sucker out and it just flies forward, penetrates to whatever's nearby, and you're safe. But no, sorry, I'm laughing at my own jokes that aren't even very good. They're terrible jokes. I'm sorry, but no, I'm tired. Leave me alone. But no, seriously, I mean, like I don't know. It seems like to me like the safest place to be somewhere in the middle there, but like they chose to put, at least in this one, the That's where the cockpit is. So you're right there, and then the giant robot fights and does everything else. And also the fact that it sticks out like that and is hard makes it seem like too like if you were doing like an advanced maneuver or something was coming up here. See, you're pretty kind of exposed. But anyway, that's Jehuti. This is a Lev. I mentioned it before. See? There it is. Pshoo! They're terrible, and when you're playing the part of the game in the beginning where you pilot it, you're just thinking, when can I please have Jehuti back? Here's our Jet, of course. She's the villain we fought. So yeah, again, that's where her cockpit is, and you're just thinking it seems like a bad idea, but I guess it doesn't matter. They found an energy source called Metatron, which is you saw me screaming for it as I was dying. It repairs things, but I think it also makes possible things like floating knives and stuff, and also, of course, floating giant robots. And it goes through it all in the little kind of like the way you see the blue glow going up and see it starts at the head or so and then it goes down. That is or like here, so you see it going the little rivers there down, going there, starting going down. That's like the Metatron does that too. I was really kind of hoping it might have the Zeratius minigame where you could play it. Sometimes in the thing, I wonder if the Konami code would work on here, because I think that's how you could play it in the first game. I think you had to enter the Konami code, which is really funny too. You think about like if anybody's played a video game, you probably know the term the Konami code, which was like used I think in Contra. And I started thinking, I'm excited about this Konami game that's coming out now, but Konami is basically out of the video game business. I mean, they barely do anything else. Everything else is pachinko machines. I'm sure there's a Zone of the Enders pachinko machine out there. I know there's a Metal Gear Solid one. You know, basically by getting rid of Kojima and almost all their games. They used to have a ton of games. There was a lot of really fun Konami games. They were a pretty big game maker, and now it's like I don't know. Metal Gear Survive didn't really get that good of reviews. I don't know. I'm rambling here. This has nothing to do with it. Pre-order. How much is it going to cost? I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if you can see this. Okay. Thanks. Pre-order. You can't do that, Star Fox. But anyway, the title screen's cool. But yeah, this was a pretty cool. This is a pretty cool little demo. I really like this game. If you have a PS3, you can get the HD collection for Zone of the Enders, which includes 1 and 2. Although I guess I just spoiled the ending of 1. But that was so you could understand this game because I think this is just going to be the second runner. But you can play the first game and this one on there, and it's been what is it? Not redesigned. It's been upgraded too, so the graphics are better and everything. And the game is definitely worth the purchase. If you're not going to buy it this way on the PS4, which I would advise, playing it on the PS3 is the next best thing. Or even the PS2. If you got a PS2, play it on the PS2. It is an amazing, fun game and one of my favorite games ever. Like alongside Shadow of the Colossus is Zone of the Enders, the second runner. I really loved it. It's a great game. And this demo was fun. I'll try and get back into Resident Evil. I know I haven't been uploading much lately. I'm actually quitting my job and going through some stuff with it. So there's some transitions that are going on, and so because of that, I haven't been really playing all that lately or in the mood to really. But definitely keep your eye out on everything. I'm going to be hopefully doing more Resident Evil soon. I think I had to cut the second episode short, and I'm actually going to make the rest of that into an episode. I can't remember now. I'll have to see and do that. I forgot all about that, so I got to do that too. But hopefully this won't be too long of an episode. I don't know how long I actually spent playing this game. At least an hour, I'm sure. So I don't know. I may have to edit this down some, so maybe you only see a little bit of it. But at least you'll see the gameplay part of the game. And this is a pretty awesome game, and I'm really excited about this. But enough rambling for me. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure that you come back and watch more of my videos and talk to me and make nice compliments. I like compliments. I don't have an outro yet. Do 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 do.